you so much for coming out for our concert this evening. I'm Marie Micario. I'm the official director of our flute ensemble here. And we've had a wonderful emergence of amazing flute players that have passed through the doors to come and play in this group. We started out about 6 years ago with about 4 flute players. And if you can do the math from back to me, you can see we're definitely more than 4. So, in 6 years. And it's been fantastic. We've gotten the chance to meet some amazingly wonderful people throughout the many years. So, we have people here from all walks of life. Our youngest member is actually a freshman in high school. And we have retirees in this group. We have all different levels of performance abilities. And we're fun to participate in. And they make my day, Wednesday nights, for a lot of fun. So I'm grateful to them. So I'm hoping that you'll get to hear the fun tributes that they bring. So let me introduce you to what a flute ensemble is. Obviously, some of you are looking at some of these instruments going, wait a minute, did you grab the kitchen sink piping, maybe, or something? So let me introduce you to some of these instruments. Shannon here is holding the standard concert flute. Can you just play the scale or something so we can hear it? Yeah, she had no idea I was going to do that to her, but that's okay. Being a high school senior, she's going to get used to being put on the spot more frequently in college, so you got to get her used to that. So this is a flute that everybody's very familiar with. Most people have seen it somewhere at a time, maybe in a concert hall, in an orchestra, or maybe in your church's choir, there's somebody who plays the flute. Then we get to the small friend. Jean, would you be so kind as to play a little piccolo solo so they can hear the difference? It's actually one of the few adjectives of the orchestra, because piccolo literally means small in Italian, so it's really a small. Then we go on to the lower pipes of the factory here. And we have Terry here holding an alto flute, which is just slightly bigger than the C flute. Alex, could you hold your flute up so they can see? So it's a little bit bigger. For those of you keeping tabs, it's in the key of G rather than C. So this instrument's the only one we have to really do some substantial transposition. But that's for those of you keeping track. Why don't you give them a little presentation? The alto flute's been around for about at least 100+ years. In orchestras and various ensembles. It has solos and some of the most fascinating repertoire for orchestras. And actually, funny enough, it was always notated as the bass flute. However, in the 20th century, flute makers got fun. And this is not actually the biggest of the flutes out there. If you really want to get to know the largest flute that I know, it's called the hyperbass flute. You can Google that when you get home. It really does look like piping. Here is the bass flute. This is the largest one we have. Jean, why don't you give them a little preview? Nerves. I just put her on the spot, so thank you very much. I appreciate that. And actually, in this piece, you're going to hear a lot of these instruments soloing on Emmanuel, so you get to hear how they sound within the actual context of the ensemble. So here is the Emmanuel.